I'll start a new series where we're going to talk about each paragraph of the Central Virginia Regional Multiple Listing Service Purchase Agreement. Now, your purchase agreement, your local purchase agreement will probably be different, even if it's in another part of Virginia. But I want to share the keys to this purchase agreement and why the different paragraphs are important. Because there's parts in here that are made to protect you, and there's other parts in here that could really be gotchas for you. Now, as a quick disclaimer, I am not an attorney. I am a licensed real estate broker in Virginia, which does allow me to explain this contract to you. That is not practicing law in Virginia. If you have questions, deeper questions, I'm going to refer you to an attorney. So please consult a competent attorney if you've got other questions. But I can explain the generalities of this and help you walk through it. So before we ever even get into the meat and potatoes of the contract, of the purchase agreement, you have this preamble that talks about the buyers and the sellers and who's representing them. You want to make sure these are correct because it's who's obligated towards in this contract and who's going to sign. So you want to have the right purchasers. You don't have nicknames or anything like that. And you want to have the right sellers. You want to have all of the sellers. I've been in plenty of situations where somebody doesn't have all the sellers or the right sellers, and you really don't have a valid contract. And if the purchasers aren't correct, well, you're not obligating the right people to buy the property or who's going to get the property transferred to. Now, if the brokers aren't correct, that's not really as big of a deal because they're not parties to this contract. But, it's always good to have the right information in a purchase agreement, any legal document, because the details matter. In the next video, we'll talk about real property and personal property that's part of the contract. Those are pretty quick to go through, but they're also important, as is any part of this contract. And I'm 804 Michael. I'm always happy to answer your questions. Feel free to reach out.